Hey everybody, hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Let's Play Slay the Spire. Last episode, we had a bit of a rough time with the Ironclad. Let's look at the run history. We were killed by the Heart, and we just... Uh, we, we lasted 3 turns. Even though we went in with, what, like 99 health somehow, or something? We just didn't get very far. We had feed, offering, some battle trances. We had perfected strike, heavy blade. We didn't really go all in on one particular thing. We had a little bit of everything, which helped us beat the Act 3 boss, which I think maybe that was the first sign that things were maybe not going great, where we killed this guy with just 1 health left at the end. Went in with 121 health and then took almost all of that in damage. And got through, but wasn't great. This time I'm gonna go again as the Ironclad, and what I'm gonna do is, because we have nothing left to unlock as the Ironclad, I'm just gonna keep going until I beat him. And what I'm gonna do is... Well, let me first start the run. Wait. What Ascension are we on? Are we on Ascension 2? I don't want to be on Ascension 2. Hang on. I just want to... I just want to beat the Heart. Normal enemies are deadlier. I don't want that. Elites spawn more often. That's fine. So, well, that's a bit of a waste. Okay, so I'm cutting it here because the previous runs didn't get anywhere. And I will take a random boss relic. The Runic Pyramid. We no longer discard our hand. That could actually be very good. And I do want to go for the early Burning Elite. And there's a shop on the way as well. But we have lost our healing, so that's a bit of a problem. What we can do is we can do... He's gonna be attacking every single turn, so we're... You know what? I could have saved a bit of health. So he's got 36 damage, which means we need to strike him 5 times. So we can hit him, because we're retaining our entire hand. We can hit him twice this turn, and then 3 times next turn. Oh, but he's no longer vulnerable. Well, shit. So, let me do it like I did it the first time. It's hilarious that the first time around, the dumb approach ended up being the best one. So we're gonna take 6 damage instead of 10 damage. So bloodletting is absolutely crucial. Let's take a look at the cards. Bloodletting Pommel Strike, right? We wanted this. So let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Bloodletting, Pommel Strike, the Wombo combo. I will even up. Fuck off, dude. Ugh. Is this gonna? Wait, hang on. Where am I? What is this? Anger? I mean, I'll take. Where am I on the? Map? What did it just? Did it change the entire encounter? Maybe it did. As much as I like anger, I think we want to try and maybe just go all in and try to get the infinite. Or just get more value out of what we are attempting to do. So I will fight regular enemy. We did get bloodletting, which I will cash in. What? Oh, no. And at least we killed one of them, and we can block. Gambler's Brew is not bad. Rage is decent, actually, especially if we're retaining our hand. I will absolutely remove a card from my deck. I will absolutely remove a regular defend. And now we're gonna have 2 elite fights in a row. If we somehow get through this. So we can hold on to Rage to play at a future turn. Did not draw Pommel Strike. So if I do Rage, now we are not taking any damage. Okay. I think if we're clever about this, we might be able to kill him. We're not gonna be able to kill him. But we can give up 3 H. Well, we can give up 3 HP, make him considerably stronger, and no. I botched this. I botched this. We wanted to do it differently. So we don't want to be playing our defense if at all we can help it. Excuse me. Can I play a card? So we don't play our Rage. We actually wait until we have Bash. Actually, no, that's not how you do it either. So you know what I'm gonna use my defense while he is just to get them out. So now we use rage. And he's gained permanent strength. That's a bit of a problem. We need to make him vulnerable. We've finally drawn Bash. We didn't get... you know... We need, what's it called? We need to save rage for turn, for a future turn. Okay, so I'll use Pommel Strike. And I'll waste a defend just to get it out, I guess. Now we save our rage. We just take this damage and we hit him 3 times. Yeah. Now we play our rage and our bloodletting. Bash? Pommel Strike. And we might be able to kill him if I use my potion. I'm just gonna replace my entire hand, I guess. I'm fishing for offering. Oh, sorry, bloodletting. Well, here's rage again. Oof, that's a big hit. But finally he's dead. Shovel is an interesting idea. Seeing red isn't bad, especially because we can hold on to it for a time of our choosing. I'll just take the sapphire key because the bronze scales aren't that exciting to me. Now, against these guys... There's nothing wrong, absolutely nothing wrong with the defend, strike. These daze cards are going to be a bit of an issue. Now, here's where things start to get a little complicated. I played that wrong. Actually, you know, I think I played that right. I just was second guessing myself. Strike, 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 bash. I think we just cash in seeing red. Rage as well. Strike, strike for another 6. Oh, he's got artifact. So he didn't take extra damage. I'll take a bit of damage just so I can get you out of the rotation. And set myself up with a bit of block. And we'll try and maybe take you out before you can do damage next. It's pretty scary. Defend, strike. Yeah. Wow. Wow. I guess that's what happens when you aren't able to kill these guys quickly. We are gonna take them down. But the problem is we're gonna be very low on health. And I'm gonna have to rest, annoyingly. No more bloodletting, I don't think. I've spilled enough of my own blood in this battle, I do believe. So strike, strike, defend, and then we should have enough block. What does the molten egg do? I think it means whenever you add an attack to your deck, it's upgraded. Alright, so an upgraded clash I think is worth it. And there's no way to avoid a second or a third elite fight. So that's kind of bad. Nunchaku is an interesting idea. Go this way. There's so many fun things we could do. But I think we have to rest. 3 question marks in a row. Remove. Definitely please remove defend. I played that poorly because I forgot that I have the runic pyramid. So I should rage, strike, strike, strike. Just to minimize the damage. Then on this turn I bash and I can do whatever I want. Well, I should still be able to kill him the next turn, even though I kind of screwed that up pretty badly. Upgraded pommel strike, I think has got to be the play. And then another question mark. I don't want to take that curse. Another one of these guys. Are we gonna have a better time than we did last time? I believe pommel strike just makes sense. Bash just makes sense. Rage, bloodletting, and then we just go for broke. Okay. We don't have strength. That's a very big issue with this build. So it looks like we're taking a lot of damage, and we are. But looks can be deceiving, because we're also gonna be improving our block to the point where he's not gonna be doing any damage. Oh, alright. Scary fight. Additional cards. Energy is great. Pummel, Rampage, Havoc are not interesting to me. And at this point, I'm gonna try and get a random relic. Orichalcum is actually astonishingly good. Now the question is, can we somehow survive against Hexaghost? Pommel Strike into Bash. End our turn. Rage. And if I use Seeing Red right now, I don't think we should use Seeing Red right now. I think I should just do... Man, these defends are really... I'm never going to be able to play Clash unless I remove these defends from my deck. Which I do want to do. I have the gold for it. What else is in my deck? Pommel Strike, Bloodletting. I'll just use Seeing Red right now, because I can do this, and then I can play the Clash and avoid damage. But now we're in a bit of a pickle. I mean, I can use Bloodletting again, and this is actually pretty good. Because now I have nothing but attacks in my hand. And if I bash, and if I... What do I draw with Pommel Strike? I draw another attack. Alright. So Clash, Strike. So the only damage I took was the... oh, now he's adding garbage into my deck. The only damage I took was the self-inflicted 5 times 2. How about I take none of that? With the... Well, let's see what we get with Pommel Strike. Yeah, how about I take none of that by defending? And then I can clash against... Amazingly, we're getting through. So I'll bash. I'll not use Rage yet. I'll bash. Pommel Strike brings a burn. Oh, it's gonna stay in my hand. Oh, okay, that's kind of annoying. Oh no, it's not gonna stay in my hand. It didn't say it was gonna leave, but I guess it does. So he's setting up for the future, which means we can freely just do a bunch of stuff on the... That's hilarious. We could bash him to death, and I think we got him. And we're gonna heal up, right? Juggernaut is an interesting idea. Bludgeon, feed, I don't think so. Upgraded feed, I mean, I don't think so. I don't think we do that. I think we just take this. You can no longer rest at rest sites. Or we can rest, but all enemies have +1 strength, including the heart. This would be absolutely fatal against the heart, I think. Philosopher's Stone. Unless we can get our infinite going. You know what? Let's see if maybe we can, instead of resting at rest sites, just dig for relics. Let's try and make this happen. Alright. So what is the largest number of rest sites we can get to? There's elites to the left, there's elites to the middle, there's elites to the right. There's, I think we just have to take this one elite. There's no avoiding it. Oh yeah, and we need to remove cards from our deck. So we want to do shops as well. There's a shop here in our path, and a shop to the right, and then question marks, which could be shops. So let's go this way, get the shop for certain. I guess we will do Juggernaut. Juggernaut, Pommel Strike, Strike. Yeah, let's get the Juggernaut early. See what we draw. We draw Bloodletting, alright. Lose 3 HP, which bypasses our armor, so that's actually kind of annoying. Yeah, that's kind of bad. Yeah. Can we kill him? I think we can. I guess with our build, we can just hold on to flexes as well. We don't have to use them on the specific turn that they showed up. This is a really bad draw for us. And I guess I'm gonna pop Seeing Red so that I can do Juggernaut. Let's actually... Yeah, let's do Juggernaut. Pommel Strike. Defend, and then I think we can avoid doing damage, or taking damage. Attack potion, sure. Shrug it off. It's... It is draw and block, and we kind of need a bit of both. Some upgraded cards. Huh, whenever you rest, which we can no longer do. That's actually kind of good. I do have to remove this. I'll take Lee's waffle. And I think... I don't mind finding enemies. Let me take another look at the cards. I don't want to exhaust cards. Rupture is not... I mean, that would be a third power that we're having. I don't think that's the way to do things. I don't want to take a curse. Because, again, I don't know how these cards are going to work with the Runic Pyramid. So I'm just going to leave. So I guess we'll do early rage. That feels very suboptimal. We didn't even stop her from getting the excuse me? Excuse me, dude? Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? Like, are you actually kidding me right now? Now this deck is feeling interesting. Bash on you. Yeah, we gained a lot of block in that turn. Don't want to do bloodletting if it can be avoided. Another upgraded clash? Or do we just want to gain a bunch of block? Or dropkick. No, the enemy isn't vulnerable often enough. Dropkick with Thunderclap, I think, would be a pretty... Like, multiple dropkicks and Thunderclap, I guess, is another potential infinite. So we do need to do this at some point. But I think what I'm going to do is... I'll get that at the last possible rest site. And everything else we're either going to upgrade or we're going to be gain 5 block. I think I'll upgrade Rage. And then, yeah, we'll do something else. Well, we just need a lot of draw that we're not getting. Now this is actually kind of good because I can do this. I hate these defends, man. Pommel Strike will draw Seeing Red, which unfortunately I have to play. So we have ways of getting good. Hey, we have ways of getting good block, but not a lot else we can do. Wait, why isn't it showing me the wait. Oh, hang on a second. Why wasn't it showing me the relic description? There we go. There we go. I accidentally skipped the rewards, which I didn't want to do. Yes, I will take that. Armaments is decent, but do I want to take this? I don't think so. I think we just want to upgrade our cards naturally. I'm not going to take any of these. I will go to this other rest site and upgrade Juggernaut, maybe? Upgrade Shrug It Off. Gain more block out of that. Upgrade Bloodletting. Gain more energy. Upgrade Bash. Upgrade the second Pommel Strike, I think, has got to be the play. And then I think we're locking ourselves into potentially another elite encounter. Gain block in the second turn. Okay, that's shaping up. Do we just recall, or let's do some more smithing? Some more smithing. Let's just upgrade our energy, our power production. I think we want to prioritize campsites just so we can get more relics. Intangible. Could that be a... Could that be a way to fight the heart? That's... No. I don't think I'm confident enough that I can play a deck like that. No. We're not going to do it. What we will do is we'll... Flex, Pommel Strike, and now I'm just gonna end my turn. Hopefully we get some nice attacks into our hand. We didn't really. We got our defend, who I hate. We do have to use our rage. Where the fuck are our pommel strikes, man? Come on. Well, we used one of them, but where's the other one? I guess we gotta cash in Bloodletting. There's the pommel strike. Seeing red as well. Shrug it off. And we should have enough firepower to do some grievous damage. Alright. So let's use the clashes while we know we have no other cards in our deck. 2 strikes is going to take you out. I should use this clash before I fish for other things. We know we can kill this guy with 2 strikes, so let's hit this guy. Juggernaut isn't helping us. Well, we didn't draw. How have we not drawn rage? No. We did draw rage. It's why we're sitting on 57 block. Okay. I guess I can now use rage and Juggernaut, I guess. Does that make sense? You have non-attack cards, so I would have to use Bloodletting. And I don't want to use Bloodletting if I don't have to. I played that badly, but I can save myself by doing this. Okay. So another upgraded pommel strike? No, not at this point. We need ways to get energy. Is anger interesting to me? You know what? Anger could be... Anger could work really well with at this point. Make seeing red 0 cost. Upgraded Juggernaut. Make bash better. Shrug it off doesn't actually improve our draw, so I'm just gonna try and get another relic. That's actually kind of nice. That would have been useful much earlier. I'm just gonna go for more relics. If we get through, then at the last possible one, I am going to upgrade. I'll recall to get the ruby key. What? Man, come on. This guy shouldn't be that hard, though. We've done okay damage to him. Let's just try and focus him down. We won't pop Bloodletting yet. I will use this last strike again on him. Rage makes sense. Shrug it off to draw. Seeing red. We need to get this defend out of our deck. Gain even more block? Wait, how much block are we gaining? Now we're getting 10 block per action. Okay. I guess we should play the Clash while... You know what, this is kind of scary, so I'm gonna kill his people? Okay. I guess we defend. Now we bash, and now he's gonna debuff us with every debuff in existence. And now we can shrug it off. Okay, I think this deck has the potential. I'm not gonna say it's a done deal, because this is only Act 2. But this deck has the power. It's got the touch. It's got the power. Bloodletting doesn't really... Well, I mean, I guess we have to do something, right? If we had gotten lucky with which enemy was getting attacked by, you know, the random damage we deal after we gain block, then that could have been pretty nice. But we won in the end, so I don't know why I'm complaining. I feel like it's got to be Barricade. And then we just have to play our powers and no longer see enemy intents, no longer gain potions. You know what? I'll take the Busted Crown, because I think we'll still get 2 choices. And most of our deck is in place. Oh, we could have taken the feed and tried to take out Donu and Deka, although this isn't the kind of deck where you can easily make that happen. I think for that you just need to have lots of strength, a limit break, and then just take out Donu with a very high damage, just single attack. Hilariously, there is a path through this that dodges elites, so I'll go that way. We do want to go to the shop though and get this hideous defend out of our deck. Look at it, just messing everything up. Alright, so we defend. We shrug. We rage. We try and take out the repulsor. We pommel strike. I guess I'll do this. Guess I'll take Juggernaut. I'll take blood. I'll do bloodletting. It bypasses my armor. And goes directly into my health, which is kind of bad. Ooh, but actually, with his reflect damage, it's not hitting us either. So I think this is a good. I think this is a good idea. And then we can avoid any direct damage from them. Nope. Just kidding, I lied. There's gotta be a way to do this, right? I think we're taking 3 damage. Wait, how much reflect damage are we taking? Deals 5 damage back. Okay. Am I really... I really don't have anything that does that much damage in one? I guess we're taking more damage then. Ugh, that was very rough. I think Liquid Memories is going to be more useful than the attack potion. Gain block, deal 7 damage. I think has to be the play. Alright. Early barricade. Seems nice. And then if we can get rage, which we did. Stupid defend. Then we can have some good stuff. I think these guys are just gonna have a bit of a bad time. Because they're never gonna be able to penetrate our block. The flex is what I really wanted. If you're wondering why I'm being so slow with how I'm attacking them, it's because if you kill one of them, it will start regrowing, and then if you don't kill all of them within the next couple of turns, then they will they'll start regrowing. Alright, so we would rather not play Bloodletting if we can avoid it. But there might not... Well, we can just wait another turn, right? Because, yeah, even if we play Bloodletting, we don't have any cards to play. Yeah, so he's regrowing. We want him to not have the chance to do anything to us. That's interesting. Or... Well, let's take a look at our deck. I mean... It would really... No, it wouldn't. Only cards in our hand. And yeah, it would only be like these strikes. Most of our important cards are already upgraded. I think we take Inflame, or do we just take max HP? I mean, it's a trivial amount of max HP. I feel... Let's just take another look at our deck. Would 1 Inflame be that bad? Because we're going to be removing a Defend soon. I will take 1 Inflame. Might be a mistake. Upgrade cards, you can no longer heal. I think we gotta fight an Act 1 boss to get a rare relic. I'm gonna hold on. I'll see what we get next turn. Let's see if we can get this guy without bloodletting. Strike, strike. I'm trying to draw my good cards, but they're just not showing up. I need to clear some space in my hand. So I won't do Iron Wave yet. Now I'll do another Pommel Strike. There's the Barricade, I guess I'll do... Guess I will do Barricade. And I have to do Bloodletting, otherwise he's gonna hit me for too much damage. I won't use Juggernaut yet, because I need to stop him. We didn't get our, the thing that... Non-attack cards. What non-attack cards? Oh, Juggernaut and, okay. I guess I will use Juggernaut. Let me just make sure I will absolutely be able to use my 2 strikes. My 2 clashes, I meant? Yeah. Because, yeah, that's brought him out of this mode. So we have 22. Here we go. This is what we needed. Rage is what we needed. Stupid Defend, just get it out. And... I should have bashed him, but we are so in charge of this fight that I think we're in good shape. Again, I should have bashed him, but yeah. So at this point, the bloodletting is just there if we need it. It's really only there for the start of the battle. Healing is more effective. Hilarious. Deal. And it's an attack. You know what? I think we've got to take this. The game, I think, is going a little bit easy on us. I think I like my potions. I'll skip this potion. Now finally get this piece of trash out of my deck. Now I think it's gotta be Shuriken. But Brimstone is a hilarious idea. I think it's gotta be Shuriken. Let's just quickly take a look at... no, it's gotta be Shuriken. It's gotta be Shuriken. And we, at this point, also want to start removing strikes from our deck. We also have a potion to gain 2 energy. Instead of... this, I am actually going to take a Blessing of the Forge, and I'm going to take it... Or should I take a Blood Potion? Well, why not both, right? I don't think we're gonna have energy troubles, so I'm gonna discard this and I'm gonna buy a Blood Potion, just in case of emergencies. And again, we're gonna dodge elites. Just dodge all combats if we can. We drew Body Slam, but we didn't... we weren't able to get him. So we're not going to be able to kill this guy quickly. So let's kill one of his friends. Those dazes are pretty bad. Deals 22 damage. Almost enough to kill. And sadly, we can't do anything else. We haven't played Barricade yet, so we will lose this block next turn. But we will also be able to do some other fun stuff. Like, let's shrug it off. Let's inflame. Let's pommel strike. I think that's the most prudent thing. And then let's pommel strike again. Where the fuck is my... I mean, I'll play Barricade. Just because there's really not much else I can do. Well, I mean... we really needed... Where the fuck was Rage, man? I got screwed. I got screwed by the draw there. Guess I'll do Barricade. It doesn't really matter when I do the inflame. There's the rage. And I do feel rage. I should have used inflame. I'm a dummy. Carnage or Iron Wave? I'm not, at this point, accepting any new applicants. I'm just gonna start taking max HP. So what do we want? At this point, I'm not sure how far we are, so I will recall. Oh, there would have been tons more opportunities to recall, but I guess I was a bit nervous about what was gonna happen. Again, we don't get what we needed, and we didn't get Pommel Strike. No point using Clash on... Oh man, look at... This is a lot of damage that we're about to... A lot of really dumb damage. Where are my fucking... There's my Pommel Strike, okay. Dude, where is my rage? Are you serious right now? Are you actually serious right now? Like, are you seriously doing this to me right now? Okay. Upgraded flex. Actually, no. As devastating as it is to say no to that, we just need... Do I want to upgrade something? Yeah, we just need... Let's make Barricade cheaper, because this is kind of a crucial card. Now let's go for another relic. Have 3 strength. Well, we're below that right now. So yeah. So now, is there anything else that crucially needs to be upgraded? Juggernaut, I think it's fine the way it is. Shrug it off. It doesn't actually improve our draw. Inflame. I think I'd rather just go for a relic. That could have done a lot more for us. And now we're kind of locked into fighting an elite. Got a couple question marks though. I don't want to add anything to my deck, but I'll... Oh, I can refuse it if I want. All cards in my hand. So what do I have that costs more than 1? Juggernaut is a power. Barricade is a power. And those are the only ones. And then there's Bash. So I don't think that's appropriate. Or Apotheosis. It's like a free Blessing of the Forge. But then what even would benefit from being upgraded is the other question. Seeing red, our strikes, shrug it off. Yes, I think we just have to say no. Because both of these are things that are just gonna keep... No, Apotheosis will exhaust. But is it worth playing? Because Offering is upgraded, right? Or Blood... Bloodletting, excuse me. It is upgraded. I think we just take a little bit more max HP, hilariously enough. Okay, then we go here. I begin to fall. Oh, this is really bad. We absolutely cannot lose either of these two, so I will lose the Inflame that I paid money for. I guess maybe this is Fate's way of telling me that I should thin down the deck and go for the infinite. Motherfucker, how are we... There we go, there's my rage. I think we can kill one of these. So 23 plus 23 is 46. He has 43 health. He has 46 exactly. So let's try and be extra efficient with our attacks. What's in my discard pile right now? Wait. Is this my discard pile? No. I shouldn't play this in a random, trash mob fight. We're gonna take a bit of damage, but I think we'll be fine. Kill the one that's doing damage. Don't use bloodletting if you can help it. Thunderclap, armaments, I think both of these. We have to say no. Okay, this is gonna be very scary. He's starting out doing 18 damage. We do have this potion which can give us about 19 health. Again, we didn't draw the card we needed. Now we drew the card we needed, but it's obviously a little scary. Very scary. I'll pop Seeing Red. I think we can kill him, but I might have to pop Bloodletting. Because 22... No, I won't have to pop bloodletting because he's vulnerable. Prevent the first time you would take damage in each combat is huge. And I'm actually going to take a block potion instead of Blessing of the Forge. Is that a good idea? One turn, get a bit of extra block versus look at my deck. Completely upgrade a Juggernaut. Upgrade Seeing Red. Man, this is upgrade Shrug It Off. I think I'll keep Blessing of the Forge. Let's take a look at our cards. A second Shrug It Off. I think we want to be... Maybe what we do is... we heal right now. And then we take the block potion. So this way... let's again... we don't have... oh no, we do have cards that exhaust, but... not that many of them. Alright, Donu. Alright, Deca. Good early rage. 3 damage. That's that 3 damage is just all from our strength. So who... between Donu and Deca, who's the... I think we want to take out Donu. Again, we hold on to all of this stuff. I'm an idiot. I shouldn't have used... if I was gonna do that, I shouldn't have used the rage. Not on the first turn. I will just use a basic strike just to get better attacks into my hand. Then from the second turn onwards is when we will start building up our power. So we've got to do rage, barricade, bloodletting, scary fight, but I think we might be able to get some good value out of it. Out of this turn. We could have even killed him with a feed, but I think let's do that in a different run. We don't have the other power active where we damage enemies when we gain block. But we've gained enough block that yeah, I think we're fine. Should we body slam? Yeah, let's body slam. Just even though we're gonna lose some of this block, let's just make sure we now we get okay. Iron Wave. On you. See, now the problem is we need to find rage again, because now we're slowly losing our block. But while we still have some block, let's take out Donu, and now we're not taking any more damage. Okay. So let's just burn through some of our strikes. And hold on to that clash. Get rage again. Exactly what we wanted. Flex. Pommel strike. Oh, what are you doing to me? Oh, these clashes are gonna be useless against the heart, I just realized. Because he's gonna put stuff into our deck. Yeah, see, we could have normally played these two clashes, but we can't do anything because of the dazed. And we lost a lot as a result. Yeah, that's a... I was gonna say that's a misplay, but I don't know if that's fair. That's a fair assessment. Should I just do body slam? Just to get it out? Yeah, I'll do body slam just to get it out. Free up some of our space. I mean, we're gonna win this fight. He did get through our block, though. Okay. So we don't even get anything for beating this guy, but we do get a full heal, right? We do get a full heal. The ending. Is there anything we desperately want to upgrade? I think we just want relics. We want... Oh, what are you doing to me, game? Can we get a do-over on that? What makes the most sense? Shrug it off, right? Just anything that gives us more block. Alright. Ethereal, gain 10 block? Five random potions, 5 max HP. Fairy in a bottle has got to be the play. So get rid of the block potion. Do we get rid of the block potion or... So flex, Juggernaut, all of our strikes, and bash would be upgraded if we use Blessing of the Forge. Whereas I think it's got to be Fairy in a bottle. This could put Rage in our hand at a very crucial time. So Liquid Memories, I think, has to stay. Yeah, Blessing of the Forge, usually top tier potion, but in this case I think we've got to get rid of it, and we just got to take the this life insurance policy from Fairy in a bottle, and then we cannot do anything. I guess I could buy bandage, right? But I'd rather not even do that. I could gain some ghostly armor, and I can just keep playing it and the armor is going to persist. But then it's also an extra thing. I think we want to gain armor by via rage. I think that's how we want to do it. Alright. I guess we're going to find out if this is a sensible strategy just now, actually. Yeah. So does rage make sense early? Well, Depends on what we're gonna draw. And I should have probably drawn before I cast Rage. But we, I think, are doing okay. But what we did not draw though is Juggernaut. So what if I just do strike, strike. I see what I'm drawing next turn. Again, well, no, excuse me. Juggernaut has to happen. We're gonna lose all of our block, so 10 times 3 and then 18 from the back. So I guess I just body slam you. And I'll hit you as well. That was kind of bad. Now we get Barricade at the absolute wrong time. I think we gotta take out the guy at the back. Bloodletting. Scary, any health that we're losing. But double clash. We lost a regrettable amount of health in this fight. That's funny. That's funny. Do you get another body slam? I think one body slam is fine, actually. I'm just gonna take a tiny bit more health. Dude, you never know. That 2 health that we just picked up could be the difference. So I'm speeding up this footage and not showing you the full thing because frankly, what happens here is not only dishonorable, but it took so long that I don't think anything would justify uploading the entire thing to YouTube. So what happened was I got into this fight and at first I thought I was doing okay, but then there was one specific mechanic that I ran up against, which is that this boss eventually starts putting wounds into your hand. And the reason that was an issue for me is because I have 2 Clash cards in my deck. And also I have Runic Pyramid. So Runic Pyramid means you retain your hand every turn. But the thing is, you cannot do anything to remove the wound from your hand. So it also gets retained every turn. And you can not play Clash cards unless everything in your hand is also an attack. And a wound is obviously not an attack. So what happened was, from the moment the wound entered my deck, not just the wound, but also those 2 Clash cards are now... They are taking up space in my hand permanently. And because I'm relying on drawing big hands to make rage count, right? Basically, the only way I can get good value out of rage is if I play it on the same turn that I also have lots of attacks in my hand and also lots of energy to play them. But 3 slots in my hand are just permanently gone. And to add to that, he, this boss also adds other annoying status cards to your deck as well, which can also take up space in your hand. Those other status cards can eventually leave, but with 3 spots just permanently gone and other spots, intermittently gone, it was. I was having a very hard time just figuring out what was even going on in this fight. And what I've realized is that he has a hard counter to a runic pyramid by putting that wound into your deck, especially if you're also running running Clash. So yeah, I had a really rough time, and I ended up resetting the battle. Probably, I don't even know how many times. It felt like dozens of times. It's probably more like 7 or 8 or 9. I didn't keep count, but lots of resets. I should have just taken the L, and it was annoying because on one of those resets I was actually doing fairly well, and the only reason I reset was I went on a fishing expedition. I was like, maybe if I replay this battle, knowing what's gonna come, I can do things differently. But I don't think I was ever even able to recreate something as good as that one that I threw away. So uh, the lesson is this: you shouldn't really try to cheat in this game by quitting to main menu, because it'll affect your enjoyment in this game, and usually you won't even necessarily improve your position by that much. Unless it's a really obvious mistake you made, or like a misclick. You should just take what's getting to you and just go with the flow. Anyway, that's gonna be all, and we're gonna resume the live commentary in 3, 2, 1, go. I think we're close to the. Excuse me? Oh, I just got an achievement for having 9 energy in a single turn. Alright, so I need to get through this. This wound situation is just not. It's just not fun. Do Juggernaut. And then take that damage. Now do Pommel Strike. And where is the wound in our deck coming from? Because I guess I could do Strength, and I can do Bloodletting, and I can use up my entire hand. Maybe I do that. Maybe I just use up my entire hand. And then I just see what happens on the next turn. Looks like, okay, so it looks like the sound effects are kind of glitched. No doubt because of how I've been constantly restarting. Yeah, let's get the barricade now, and then we'll use the rage next turn. I stand corrected. We're not going to be using any sort of rage, because I'm probably just going to die. Well, no, I won't die. But it won't be good. Alright, so I'm going to end my turn. I really wish I could get the sound to work, but then if I exit this, it's gonna... It's gonna be kind of bad. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use Rage. Because it's in my discard pile, I'm gonna go to my potions, I'm gonna use liquid memories, I'm gonna bring Rage back, I'm gonna use it again. Now I'm going to use all my attacks, except for Clash, because it's not gonna do anything. So now every hit that I land on him is gonna give me 10 armor. Shrug It Off brings that back, and we have no more draw, unfortunately. Yeah, we cannot use Clash, unfortunately. Iron Wave, on the other hand, is pretty decent value. I can even add more block via the potion, but I think this is the best we can accomplish in this one turn. Alright. I guess I'll use Body Slam just to get it out. I'll use Pommel Strike, hopefully to draw something good. He's got Artifact, so I shouldn't be... Well, I can use it just to get it off of him. Yeah, it's and if I use Bloodletting, I think I'm just dead. So I should probably save Bloodletting for... If I use Rage right now, is there a way for me to save myself? How many attacks can I land on him? 1, 2. And that's it, because I have no more draw. Plus, I could use the block potion. That's 28. 28 plus 38. Sorry, 28 plus 10 takes us... Wait. I'm confused. So, 5 block from... That's another 10. So 28. I don't think we use Rage right now. I think we just try and get things out of our deck in other ways. I'm just gonna get Seeing Red out of my deck, honestly. It's a bit of a liability right now. And we've got him under half health. I don't think we are gonna be able to win this run. I'm sorry to have let everybody down, but I don't think it's happening. But the only thing we can do is upgraded Rage. I should have done the other thing first. So now we can do Bloodletting just at our leisure. We definitely should shrug it off, see what we find. Pommel Strike, okay. Alright, okay. This run isn't dead yet. It's very close to being dead, because we've got to somehow survive 72 damage. We have 63 health. We can do most of his health in damage before his invincibility kicks in. So we gain 7 block. The last thing we do will be Body Slam. I think we should. I don't think we can survive unless we do bloodletting, strike, body slam. And even then, actually, hang on. It's now or never. And I ain't gonna live forever. Big damage. And now we just hope and pray. Okay. Uh-oh, this is a bit of a problem. Beat of death. So we have to kill him in... I think we might be screwed. Because... No, we have to draw Rage again, is the only way we can win. It's the only way we can win is by drawing Rage again. Yeah, have to end my turn. Man, if only we could... Because... Or if I... Yeah, okay, this might have saved it for us. 11 block. 20 damage, 20 damage. Ooh, easy does it. Easy does it. 20 damage and... 20 damage, and after a ludicrous amount of cheesing, probably didn't deserve to win. You know what? There's no probably about it. I didn't deserve to win, but I was just really angry at the whole wound mechanic. And this is exactly the circumstances in which this run should end. Just the glitched audio, no music, just accentuating the shame of having to do all of this. Frankly, I don't even deserve this this nice cutscene. The stairway disappearing in flames. The Spire having been slain. And technically it's a win. And we unlocked some beta artwork. Okay. Now what? Has it been done? Are you gonna... Oh, do I have to advance the... The Spire sleeps. So I saw this cutscene in the Watcher run as well. By the way, the Watcher run, I only had to quit to the menu once. And that was because of, I think, a controller misclick. I don't know who we're talking to or why it's so sleepy. But after 2 entire hours, we took out the heart. And you know what? I'm just gonna say it. We didn't deserve to win. This is what we did was the equivalent of, you know, how in WWE sometimes somebody will distract the referee and then, you know, the guy hits his opponent with a steel chair and then pins him, and then everybody in the arena has seen it, and somehow we have to suspend our disbelief that the referee somehow hasn't noticed, and you can't, you know, do like a video replay or anything. He just has to pretend like nothing happened, and the heel becomes the champion. That's what happened in this episode. This was this was exactly like that. I didn't deserve the win. You all saw it, despite you all seeing it. The game didn't see it. As far as the game is concerned, that was first try. You know, that was first try. First try. We we took 164 damage because we popped the fairy in a bottle. We absolutely needed every single thing we had, and in the end, just barely enough to win. I'll just take a look at the achievements we got. We got Ruby Plus. Glad to have that out of the way. Glad to have that out of the way. And next we can just start playing with other characters. We can also start doing Ascensions, but I want to get all of these done first. Right. Right then. Righto. Oh yeah, we got one other achievement, didn't we? Not that. Adrenaline. For going all the way up to 9 energy. That was nice. 50 or more strength, we're gonna need a limit break for that. And then limit break, and then also a fight that lasts long enough for it to kick in. I feel like we came very close to getting impervious. I don't think it would be hard. All you would need is doubling your block and barricade, and then against any enemy that doesn't do enough damage to kill you, you just keep doing it until you have enough. Oh yeah, we came close to impervious, but we were never going to get barricaded, right? For this, you would need some kind of defense-based meme run, for sure. But yeah, so that was this episode, and I'm just gonna take a bit of a break. It is well, it was early afternoon when I started. Now it is 5 p.m. I'm gonna take a bit of a walk, and when we come back, I might do it. I think before I start doing daily runs, I want to have the heart beaten with all of the characters, and that's gonna be the plan. All right. Anyway, that's gonna be all for this one. Again, I absolutely do not mind if I get heckled in the comments. I deserve it, because I didn't deserve to win that fight. But I also feel like I didn't deserve to have that permanent wound in my hand. I feel like wound should... it shouldn't just stay there. Maybe I'm just being salty. It's a hard counter to a runic pyramid. And I just... Now I know. Now I know if you take runic pyramid, the wound is going to be an issue when you fight the heart. Anyway, I should just wrap up this episode. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you had a good time, and hope to see you for the next one, where hopefully we can win in more honorable circumstances. And until then, take care.